A horrifying video has just emerged. It allegedly shows ISIS terrorists murdering 200 Syrian children, spraying them with machine gun fire as they lay on the ground with their faces in the dirt. We are not going to play that disgusting video for you. It is believed to have been shot, though, last year, but was just posted online. In the meantime, a new study finds Christians in the Middle East are being slaughtered at an unprecedented pace. You may remember this awful photo of ISIS beheading 30 Christians in Libya earlier this year. Researchers say the Christian population could vanish from the region within a decade if the global community doesn't intervene. Dean, in the context of that study, and when you see what they're doing specifically to Christians, and you see these 200 children laying on the ground, murdered in cold blood because of their religion, the parallels to the Holocaust seem evident, and you wonder, is our president, whatever you think he should be doing, is he doing enough?
Simply no, absolutely not. Listen, I know a lot of guys in the Special Forces community. In fact, I'm even wearing a Delta Forces. This thing here is actually a Delta Force guy's uniform. He put on a little pocket square for me. Those guys, I'm telling you, want to go out there and end that problem right now. I don't think this president is doing enough. I don't think he's doing anything about it, really. I mean, there's things that are happening. I have friends in Jordan. I have friends everywhere. They're frustrated beyond belief. And it's really hard to sit and watch this. As a guy who studied history, it's a really difficult thing to watch. And I feel like something needs to be done, and needs to be done in a very clear and forceful way.
I'm glad you bring up history because, Stacey, I mean, this is the thing, you know, when we went through school and you studied the Holocaust and you ask yourself, what were people at the time doing and thinking that they were letting this go on? How do you think history will judge everyone at this time period?
I think it's being weak. I think we should take a page of the playbook of FDR. What he did when the axis of power were exterminating Jews. This is genocide. And that pure and simple. Genocide is genocide. It's evil. There's nothing else about it. There is no gray matter in this situation. So that means declaring war, which is what he did after Pearl Harbor.
From recent history, though, we know that this particular White House has been resistant to using the term genocide. We even saw the Kardashian family fighting on that one and going abroad and trying to get certain incidents in our history looked at by this White House as genocide. But the other thing is the timing that you said about this. This video was not just taken from what we know in our efforts to make sure that it's authentic, is that it was taken about a year ago, which means that this White House was still struggling about whether or not this was really truly as much of a threat as we now are putting our might behind to try to fight. This is what they were doing while we were trying to figure out what our quote-unquote complete strategy should look like. And then the president, of course, has since told us he didn't have one.
Well, he was at the time, remember, downplaying the threat. As they were slaughtering children, he was saying that they were the JV team, right? So we keep asking the question, what's the president going to do? He won't defend Christians in this country. So why would he stand up and defend them in the Middle East? In fact, what he's done has made it worse. He has supported the ousting of Hosni Mubarak in Egypt, which has led to the Muslim Brotherhood uprising that persecuted Coptic Christians. We see that Christians were arguably better off under Saddam Hussein, under Muammar Gaddafi, under Hosni Mubarak. His Arab Spring, Melissa, has led to the slaughtering of Christians because it's exacerbated it. I know democracy promotion is an ideal on the right and the left, but it's not realistic, and these strong men that this president have ousted have treated Christians arguably better. Same with Bashar Assad in Syria, and we're about to make another mistake there.
No matter how we got here, a lot of people dispute it. We are definitely in a worse position than we were.
Well, there were over a million Christians. Over a million Christians in the Middle East. Now there are only 275,000.
Yeah, and tragedy has arrived no matter how we got here. Pray for those people. Well, as Fox Business gets ready to air the fourth of the Republican primary debates, the Democrats' debate schedule is coming under heavy scrutiny and drawing accusations that the party may be trying to hide its